Guys, so I'm going to catch three right now, hopefully two females and that male. So yeah, this would be the second batch of swordtails I'll be catching, and yeah, this one is a bully. It's bullying that smaller one, but I wanna keep that one here, that smaller male, because it has the koi morph and coloration. So I want to keep that and maybe leave like two females in this tank, and the rest will go into the pond. So yeah, let me catch one male and two females and talk more about this. All right, so I have the swordtails here, one male and two females, and I can't find the first pair I placed here. That one, the male, the first batch male was very aggressive, bullying even this male and even the smaller one that I showed you guys earlier. So yeah, let me dump this guy in here. I'll just include the water because being a pond, it might have some beneficial bacteria from my tank that I can add here, although I don't think it will make a huge difference. So yeah, let me just dump them in there. There you go. Hopefully the other pair that I put in here first will come out now and feel more secure. I'll be adding the red tiger lotus tomorrow on this pond. So what happened was on March 16th, so today is the 21st, I went to our HEB and I found these watercress, and I placed them here. So they've been here now for 5 days. I'll show you a picture of how they look. And I saw a lot of mosquito wrigglers, which here, I'll show you guys. There you go, see? So there's a lot of them, which kind of scared me because I don't want to have like a huge population of mosquitoes in our home. So I added the two or a pair of swordtails, and that's when I realized that we will have like a cold front coming in, not a freezing weather. I think the lowest they say will go to like 55. However, that's when I found out when I was checking the water that it's able to hold the temperature quite warm for a while before it actually drops. So the lowest I saw it go down was like 61 in the 5 days that I've been checking. And for whatever reason, I think maybe a stress or maybe the fact that this pond is huge, the female in that first batch actually gave birth to a lot of fry, and I saw them on like the second day. And yeah, I can see one right now. Let me see. Oh, there. Okay, let's see if I can do a real. There you go. So I'm not sure. There you go, guys. You can see there's a fry. It's still alive. So yeah, that's really cool. Let me see one more. Okay, so there were like, I counted like 8 at the time. Oh, there's one more. Let's see if we can oh, there you go. Let me see if we can find it. I can find one more. It's really well camouflaged. But anyway, you saw one there. So they made it. So I was concerned at first because I felt I made a big mistake of putting the pair in here. And again, it's one of those times where I wasn't thinking well. I just put the fish in here, and well, they gave birth. And as you can see, 5 days after, and 3 days of temperatures going as low as 61, they're still alive. The fry is alive. I'm not sure if the rest made it, but the fact that they're still alive means they can withstand those temperatures. Of course, we'll find out in winter if they can survive up down to like the 30s, because I won't be able to catch all of them when I move them. And so yeah, so this is another update. So March 16th, I added the watercress, which are doing great right now. I mean, if you can see, they're now more upright, and I can see some roots. Let's see here, has grown in, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, this area, you can see some roots already growing there, so that's really cool. And then the next few days, or until so the next few days, we won't have any temperatures below 70. I think like 71, 75. Tomorrow will be the 80s, and today they said it's gonna be around 74. Let me check one more thing. Checking the thermometer here, it's 74.4, and that's where the probe is. So yeah, pretty warm, so that's good. And you can see those three there. I don't know where the first batch that I left here, but they like to hide in this area. So I mean, I don't think there's any like predatory fish here, or I'm not like predatory birds that might have caught them, but hopefully I'll be able to see them, because I don't see, like I was checking the last 5 days if I can see, like if they're dead they'll be floating, but or any like dead fish, but there's none. So I'm pretty sure they're in there. Hopefully they're not dead, but if the fry made it, I'm pretty sure juvenile. I don't think they're juveniles anymore, because they're like a year old at this point. So you can see them there. It's really cool, all three of them. Oh, so there's 4 now, and then oh yeah, there's the, okay, perfect. So all of them are alive, or no, the 2 are alive. And the fact that they saw the 3 that came in, they came out, they feel more secure. So that's really cool. So very happy. So all along they're in those rocks. So that's the other addition in this pond. I was looking in this area here. I just put some gravel, and like, how can I hide some of the exposed pond liner? And I realized I have a lot of rocks, and just stacked them there, and turned out really good, because it became a place for the fish to hide also. So one more look here before I go. Yeah, so yeah, very excited for spring. Things are getting warmer. I'll be ordering plants soon enough, maybe next week, but I'll start with the red tiger lotus. As you can see, I've already started with the watercress, and also that pothos that made it through the cold temperatures the last 3 days. And it rained, so some of the water, so it went, the water level is a bit high. Realize that it's not really level 100%, because you can see it's a bit low on that side, and it's a bit higher, but not to the point where it's gonna spill out. So I think I did a pretty good job in trying to keep it as level as I could. So yeah, so I think that's it, guys. So one more look here, and yeah, please hit like and subscribe, or maybe this would be part of a couple more videos, so we'll see. So yeah, all fish, the 2 fish I put in are alive, and some of the fry I made it, so that's good. Yep. Hello guys, so the video when I released the fish was yesterday, and today temperature is at the 84 Fahrenheit outside, so it's really, the weather's really nice. And today I will grab that lotus, red tiger lotus, and I'll plant it in the pond. I will show you guys later on what substrate I'll be using, which is basically a cat litter clay from Walmart, where a lot of people has suggested about. And yeah, I'll take this one, and maybe another one of those runners, red tiger lotus. Trim it out a little bit. I'm not sure though if they will make it through the winter, which is fine. I'll take them out. This plant is very vigorous grower, produce a lot of babies, and there's another one there. So yeah, you can hear my son in the background. So yeah, I'll be adding plants. I just don't have any fertilizers, but that's fine. Just hope the plant to grow. When I get the fertilizers, then I will give it some fertilizer. It might flower, so yeah, I'll just grab it off. But I won't be able to video it because I don't have any decent tripod. So yeah, I'll grab it off right now. Alright, so we're here in the pond now. As you can see, guys, it's a bit cloudy. Water temperatures are around 81.1 Fahrenheit, so that's a good sign. But as you can, yeah, it's getting cloudy. I think if I give it a few more days. I might have more algae now. So here's the plants I was able to get from my tank. So pretty good roots for this one. This one actually has a like a tuber already, so that's good. And yeah, so I'm excited to get this planted, get some of the lilies, the pads to, you know, cover the pond and help out prevent. Sorry about that, I sneezed. It's a bit windy but pretty warm. So yeah, so the goal is to get this started and get some of the lily pads to cover some parts of the pond and prevent algae as I order more plants online. I plan to get azolla also, but that's for another day. Here's the special kitty natural clay, fragrance free, non-clumping cat litter that I purchased from not Amazon, from Walmart. A lot of the pond forums that I joined speaks highly of this. Aside from the being cheap, it works pretty well and doesn't have some of the chemicals that could hurt the fish and other wildlife in the pond. I also have the pea gravel to top off the pot and to prevent to hold the lily in place. And here's the pot that I'll be using. It's a fabric pot that I purchased from Amazon. It's a Laguna brand. Lots of good reviews about this, and it's not that expensive compared to the other fabric pots. So yeah, so I'll go ahead and start getting this planted. And I won't be, again, I don't have a decent tripod, so what I'll be doing is I'll show you what, you know, some parts of the potting process. This is the first time I'll be doing this, so I'm also excited, and I really not sure about the consistency of the clay. Never planted using clay, so we'll find out, but kind of have an idea because the soil here in my backyard is clay, so kind of get the idea of why people use this. So yeah, on to the next part. All right, so yeah, the consistency is pretty yeah, like soil. Now I know some of you might be thinking why I'm not familiar with kitty litter. It's because I don't have any cats, and when I lived in the Philippines, there was one time I had like 6 dogs, and they poop outside in our backyard, and I just collect it and put it in a hole where I let it decompose, or you know, be like a compost sort of thing. So in the Philippines, we don't really, at least during my time, we don't usually use any litter. So for me, this is a new thing, but yeah, consistency is really nice. I'm even thinking about I might be using this in the future, but again, they say this is like, I think it retains moisture. And another thing I've read about is that clay is able to like help in keeping the nutrients in. Like if you put a tablet or root tabs in here, they'll be able to keep it in and help the roots absorb it better compared to other what do you call this, other substrates where it can escape through the water line. So yeah, so we'll be washing this, maybe get some of the stuff off, like some powdery residue off. I won't be filling this up because it's taking a huge, it's pretty huge. The pot is actually huge, so I won't fill it up. But as you can see, it retains water. So now I understand why you know clay is being used. So it's new for me. Maybe a lot of you watching this are familiar with this. So, but yeah, it's a learning process for me. So yeah, let me wash this up a little bit more, and then I'll add the plants. All right, so I added the water, and it didn't really flow through. I was thinking that's what it will do. I was thinking about like what I use, the shale, but yeah, it does absorb the water really well, as you can see here. And so it really is a good idea to use this as a top dressing, because it will float. And I think I will need to keep it deeper, but this is really cool. First time to use clay, but now I can see why again it's being used for this. And the fabric is actually pretty good in retaining the water. I believe as it stays longer in the pond, that's when it will, you know, absorb the water and let the water and oxygen pass through the substrate. So really cool. So yeah, I'll go ahead and fill this up. So I already have the plants all settled in. I have a pretty thick top layer of pea gravel. So yeah, we'll find out in a couple of weeks how they look. Unfortunately, again, I don't have a tripod, so I won't be able to show you guys how I put it in the pond. But yeah, after I put it in, I'll show you guys. Pretty exciting. Again, first time to do planting now in a water setting, not like in an aquarium. So more sunlight here, it's warmer. So I think this one will do good. Again, what I'm planning to do is when winter comes, I'll take it off. I might just let it die, or just put it in a Tupperware, and they say in a dark, cool place, and you can replant it the following spring. However, I'm pretty sure my red tiger lotus in the fish tank in the 40 breeder will produce more plantlets. So I don't think I'll run out of these plants, and hopefully by then the hardy water lily that I'll be purchasing should be able to produce a lot of lily pads, and you know, come back year after year. So yeah, let me put this into the water and I'll show you guys in a bit. Alright, so I've just placed it maybe around 10 seconds ago, and I think I did a pretty good job in placing the top layer of pea gravel, because I was expecting like a huge cloud of clay particles all over the pond, and it will take me like a half an hour before I can do the video again. But as you can see, it cleared out real fast. So yeah, that was a success. And you can see some of the fish already liking that there's another way or another place for them to hide. So that's really cool. So yeah, so for this part of the video, I guess that's it. It's in the more 80s right now, so it's really nice. And hopefully this plant produces a lot of lily pads, cover a big portion of this pond, and prevent algae. So yeah, I can consider this as a success. So on the next part of the video. Alright guys, so I figured out that this would be the last part of the video, since the next would be when I buy the online plant. So this would be the initial planting plants that I already have in my collection, or in that case for the watercress plants I bought from the grocery. So yeah, so that's it, and please hit like and subscribe, and have a good one.